Hi, my name is Jenica and I'm a resident graduate student at the field. As a scientist, I have lots of different things I can do right now. I can read papers, I can write papers, I have proposals to review, and the next step in experiments to plan. But like everybody else with the shutdown, it's harder for me to do things like hang out with friends or play hockey. But I do have one hobby that I can continue to do, and that's play video games. And there's one video game in particular that I've been playing a lot of lately, and that's Minecraft. So I'm going to be talking about rocks that have been in Minecraft for a while, but to me they're still kind of new because I've been playing Minecraft since alpha. And these are rocks that you encounter pretty frequently in the underground, and you might be wondering, okay, where did they come from? So I'm going to talk to you today about the igneous rocks that are in Minecraft. So I've laid the rocks in this very strategic pattern. And over here we've got magma blocks. And over here we have a lava block. So magma is molten rock underground and lava is molten rock above ground. Over here we have quartz blocks, and I've got a big pile right here and a smaller pile over here. Now to talk about some of the rocks that are inside the purple grid, we have granite, and we have diorite, or the bird poop block, and then we have andesite, which can look a lot like stone in a darker cave. Now here I have a long strip of obsidian. And this is basalt. So I'm working in creative mode in the latest snapshot because these blocks have not yet been added to the normal game. So if we zoom out a little bit, I'll be able to explain to you why I've organized them the way I have. So on the left, you have the magma and lava blocks. So the magma represents intrusive rocks, or rocks that formed underground. The lava represents extrusive rocks, or rocks that form above ground, above Earth's surface. So granite and diorite, those are intrusive rocks. They have large crystals. Andesite and basalt are extrusive rocks. They have small crystals. Now, above, we can see the quartz. Granite has a lot of quartz in its makeup. Diorite and andesite have, a small to medium amount, and basalt has not much quartz at all. Granite is a felsic rock based on its quartz composition. Diorite and andesite are intermediate, meaning they have a medium amount of quartz in their makeup, and basalt is a mafic rock. It has little to no quartz. And obsidian over there, it can fill the full composition range. Now, not all of the igneous rocks have been included into Minecraft, and I've, put a sign where they should be. But I'd like to talk a little bit more about these rocks as I mine for diamonds on my survival server. Okay, so here we are at the beginnings of a strip mine that I've started. So we're gonna tunnel this way, but we've already gone that way, that way, that way is back to base. So we're standing right here in the middle of some granite and andesite. So I've said before that these are igneous rocks. Well, what is an igneous rock? Igneous rocks are rocks that formed from molten rock. So maybe they formed from magma deep underground, or maybe they formed from lava above ground. But in order to be an igneous rock, you had to have completely melted. So we've got a bunch of igneous rocks around here. We've got all this granite. And by the way, I'm just going to be doing a full strip mining session today, so I'm going to get all the coal ore, redstone ore, and iron ore. I actually don't need any more redstone or coal, but I find it really helpful as you're mining to mine out things like redstone and coal because I actually have mending on this pickaxe and it can make your mining sessions last a little longer. So we've got 3 igneous rocks: granite, diorite, and andesite. So the way that we see them in Minecraft, and we have another tunnel, another strip mine, but the way that we see them in Minecraft isn't really how we would expect to find them out in the real world. So the way that these rocks occur underground is they come in blobs, and they can be in blobs next to each other. So that is not really how we would expect to find them. These rocks have a specific composition, a specific texture, so they must have formed under specific conditions. Now, history is really long. Rocks have been around for a long time. They've had plenty of time to move around. And, you can get rocks in positions that, might not make sense today, but you're just not going to find small blebs of diorite right next to andesite and granite. You're not going to have these small little enclaves. And just, a tip, as I go through this cave, I always put torches on the right-hand side so I know where I came from. And if you're wondering why I'm a little fearless as I go through this cave, it's because my base is actually on a mushroom island, so no hostile mobs can spawn in this biome. Now, there are a bunch of ores in Minecraft, and these are definitely things. Oh, diamond! Yes. So this is why I mine out coal and redstone, is because you never know what might be hiding underneath. How many we got? 10? Not too bad, not too bad. So ores are a thing. Diamond ores are a thing. Gold ores are a thing. But normally they come from a specific rock. Minecraft just happens to not have a name for them. And another thing is you might find iron ore next to gold ore in real life, or at least in the same area. But you're not going to find coal ore or diamond ore in the same locations. And I mean, let's not even get into redstone because redstone's not a thing. So, okay, it's nice that Minecraft puts these, kind of everywhere. We don't have to rely on, real life geology because this stuff would be so much harder to find. But, it is important to mention that, okay, you've got coal ore, but you're not going to find it in an igneous rock. So I'm just assuming that stone is also some sort of igneous rock. It kind of looks like it has that texture. Because coal has to come from some organic thing. And whatever organic thing is just not going to survive molten rock. Like, you're never going to find a fossil in an igneous rock. Yeah, more diamonds! So I'm going to be super careful, or clumsy, and outline this with cobblestone. I'm guessing that this lava is only 1 block high. So I really need diamonds to keep up with the server's economy, so I really did need to do some diamond mining. Okay, so that's a pretty good haul. 20 total from 2 ore chunks. That's not bad. Okay. So, iron ore, yes. I could maybe expect it here. Coal ore, not so much. But let's keep going. So one thing that we haven't found in this mining session yet is obsidian. And of course, you know that obsidian is formed by pouring water over a lava source block. And that's kind of how you would expect it in real life. Oh, here we have some lava. I just wanted to point out real quick that I mine at y equals 11 because it allows you to path over lava really easily. And if you do happen to fall in, your path is right there and you can just jump out. I am wearing all fire protection gear, by the way, because I don't trust myself not to fall in. We don't see any obsidian on this lava pool, but the way obsidian forms is you have molten rock that cooled so quickly crystals didn't have time to form. Obsidian is a glass, and it can have a composition that ranges. That's why there was a long strip on that chart, because it can have the composition of granite, or it can have the composition of basalt. It can have a high amount of quartz or a low amount of quartz. So obsidian is an igneous rock, but it is one that cooled super quickly. Diorite, like we have here, this again is an intrusive igneous rock. It has large crystals. Those crystals are because it took a really long time to cool, so the crystals actually had time to form. It took a really long time to cool because it formed underneath the Earth's surface, where it's still pretty hot. Rocks like andesite and basalt, those are extrusive, those were erupted at the Earth's surface, so those took a really short time to cool. They have small crystals. And maybe I don't think Minecraft did a super great job of illustrating how these rocks formed by their location in the underground, but I think they did a really good job of the textures. These rocks look like what we might expect them to look like if they were their pixelated versions. Granite, okay, it's not always pink, but you do have a lot of pink granite. You do have gray andesites. You do have white diorites. And I think even the pattern on the blocks themselves depicts a texture that is consistent with, the crystal size. So, okay, we've got a little bit more granite here. Just real quick, granite is an igneous rock, right? It is a rock. That means it is something that is composed of multiple minerals. Okay, I'm not going to mess with that. I don't super like mines. Okay, so what are the minerals that granite is made up of? You've got quartz, of course. You've got feldspar. And you've also got a smaller amount of hornblende and biotite. And you might know biotite as that dark mica. So based on what these rocks have inside them, we can get a whole composition that can really tell us a lot about different geologic processes. So I've gone through all of the igneous rocks in Minecraft, and I'm going to keep mining for diamonds, but hopefully you learned something about these rocks in Minecraft that actually exist in real life and how they may or may not be accurate representations in Minecraft. There's a bunch more rocks in Minecraft, but we don't have time to go into those today. But I'd like to finish off this video by saying thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.